No, you weren't.
I was. Anyways.
My Discord.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to some more Wards of the Emperor campaign. Who would like to recap what happened last week for the Super Tired DM?
We're abandoning Archie. And we're robbing a bank. I think that's about the gist of it. Also, we discovered that Reil and his general jackass, I only say that because I don't remember his name. Atticus?
Yes.
That sounds about right. They make their own crises to make the people like them more.
Which I'm still questioning about, like, why would they need to? They already, like, right? They already, like, give them all the money that they could ever want. Why do they need to add crises into things?
Because all the people here are fair weather fans. You know, it's a lot of what have you done for me lately?
Apparently.
Why is there a girl outside of my house right now? What the fuck?
Hey, now.
Look, I believe that this is a child.
Oh, never mind.
No, I mean, if somebody just pulled up in a white car and then a girl got out. I don't know what's happening.
That's a strawberry you picked.
It was an arcade, probably.
Oh, okay. I was like, why would you pick it? It's not ready. Go. Love you.
Mel,
Here. Sorry.
Oh no, this was
push to talk or something.
What?
You gotta put push to talk on if people are gonna talk in the background.
I don't know how to do that. It's on my phone. I can mute myself. They shouldn't come back in now.
Okay. I'm sorry, you were saying, guys?
Oh yeah.
Atticus?
They're bitches.
They're bitches. So, yeah. You had decided throughout roughly a half day of chit-chatting and whatnot that you are going to rob a bank. Is that still in the game plan?
Yes. Absolutely.
I believe so, because we thought we could actually use the money, because we're kind of poor now.
Why are we poor?
We spent all of our money on 2 cloaks of protection, which we still have to give out.
I mean, I guess that's actually a good reason.
Because I mean, it was the best for what we could afford. It was the best choice.
What are we gonna do with the money from the bank then?
Buy more magic items when we get the chance to, or accumulate it so we can save up for a better magic item, because all the other magic items were out of our price range, even though we thought we had a lot of money.
Yeah. Magic items tend to humble you like that.
Well, it's only because everything's marked up because of the,
Well, no, we got a deal, but regular prices are just bonkers.
Yeah, that's fair.
We need something like 50 to 60,000 gold to get something impactful.
Damn.
Yeah. That's what we figured out.
I think that's everything.
So the about 4,000 gold worth of stuff we're gonna go steal from this bank is kind of like it's a minor stepping stone, but we have to leave the town anyway.
Don't worry, the banks are insured.
Probably. I mean, like, they care about their reputation enough to try to stage random attacks on random people enough to look good, so if they get stolen, they're probably going to reimburse this place, because they don't want to look bad.
Absolutely. I mean, they are technically the federal government.
Right.
We all know how useless that is.
Please don't get me banned.
Look, man, I will not be silenced.
All right, so you guys are at the inn in your little Heidi house.
Yes.
You wake up for the day, and everyone is fully rested. What do you guys want to do?
We're gonna rob a bank and leave, right?
That sounds about right. Yes.
Are we just kicking the door in?
No, I thought you guys wanted to let me do it alone.
Yes.
Was the
that is
consensus.
absolutely what I was wanting you to do, because you can do weird things.
Weird things. Weird warlocky things.
Look, man, I know how to stab and talk, and that's about it.
All right, so you make your way to the bank.
Yeah.
All right, and then you guys are outside of it, looking in. What do you guys want to do?
Put my health back up to full.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I mean, do we want to get somewhere that... Let's find a location that we can then leave the town from. That's not, like, right in front of it.
Yeah, I want to be just like big chilling.
The map is only so big, Eric.
Is there, so I already know where the gold is. So where is the gold?
You know the gold to be in the very back of the place.
Okay. Then can we get to the back of it?
What? Huh? No, your TV's fine. There is a multitude of defenses behind the side. There's iron gates all around from the side of the building. You can get in through the front, and that's the only way that the public is allowed.
Right. So I'm assuming the back is just a wall, right?
Yes. Nufo would know that the actual you and Nufo would know that the actual thing is deep underground.
Okay.
So, probably about 100 feet below the surface. In all.
Okay.
The vault, anyways.
Okay. What does the back look like?
The back of the building?
It's a wall, but
yeah,
what does the back of the building look like?
It
that's
is
kinda where I want to be.
It is stone, about 135 feet long. I don't have an actual just non-one that you can use, but yeah.
Is there a crack down the middle?
Is it similar to this place where it's there's a stone path and then dirt on the edges?
Yeah, but from here, do you see my little marker? From here back is nothing but gates and whatnot that you can't get by. So to try and get behind, you're gonna be just about 50 feet from the back of the building with a gated, and there are patrols.
That's fine. I want to be on the. I want to be on the correct side of the gate. Is where I want to be. The other side of the building.
Mm-hmm.
On the correct side of the gate where I'm supposed to be.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
where I want to be.
Easy enough to do.
Yeah, so I want to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I know where the gold is.
Yeah.
It's about 100 feet underground and about 50 feet that way.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay. So I want to get to a place that's out of sight, that's on this dirt area.
Okay. There's nothing really within probably 150 feet that is usable for you. That is out of sight.
Okay.
But after that, then there will be buildings again that you can get behind or things like that. So don't think of it as dirt. Think of it as essentially lawn for this building. This is just a map that I stole. But it is an isolated building as far as the bank is concerned, with nothing within probably close to 200 feet of the building itself.
Okay. Then let's. What do I got? Okay. I will have Nufo get to the gold room because he's done that before.
Okay. Are you able to see through Nufo's eyes currently?
Yes.
All right, perfect.
We do that. Do we want somebody to go in and make a distraction? Just like trying to do business and like, or do you think it's just good if you just go in by yourself?
How long does would the patrols be out of sight of me? Or out of sight of an area?
The outside of patrols?
Yes.
Never. There's always eyes around this building.
So there are these statues right outside, right?
Technically, no. These
Statues aren't there.
These ones here, no, those aren't there.
Okay. Then I will need 2 people to help me.
I'm there.
Okay. I need 1 other person.
Before I say yes, what is it?
I just need you to stand somewhere and look like you're probably talking to the other person.
Yeah, we'll have that conversation. That's easy.
Okay. You're just gonna create some off lines of sight for 12 seconds. Or 18 seconds.
Is that really all you need?
Yes, that is all I need. My issue right now is that the gold's 100 feet down. Not 90 feet. Well, actually, no, I don't have the upcast. Yeah, 90 feet down.
Lay on the ground. Then it'll be 90 feet.
That's my only issue.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, Nufo can be in the room, and I will... Yeah. Nufo, go into the room.
Okay. As Nufo enters the room, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'd like to just start up a conversation with the random with my friend next to me, trying to garner some attention there. Well, I'm really just sorry to hear that your girlfriend got jungle AIDS.
We don't want attention.
Oh.
You are basically being a wall
Oh,
by yourself.
I see. I thought I was trying to draw attention to me as opposed
No.
to you.
No,
Like
you are trying to
stepping-
be a wall.
Oh, never mind.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, no more jungle AIDS.
So Nufo's entering the
Yep.
room?
So as Nufo enters the room, we're having technical difficulties on the other side of things. Are you zoomed out, Mel?
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, I see it now.
Okay. You see a... Well, describe yourself.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
See a tall, curly-haired, red-haired elf, and she's hurriedly stuffing things into her pack.
What is she stuffing into her pack?
She's got a book in her hand. Maybe some papers.
Okay. Is this the whole room, or?
Yes, that's the whole room.
Okay, so this is so the edges are a wall. What's?
Yeah, it is 90. It's mostly the gold and whatnot in here that Nufo had discovered before.
Right. So, what is everything in this room? Because there's a lot of weird things popping around.
Ignore pictures. It's
Okay.
gold. It's the treasury.
Okay, it's the treasury. Okay. Is the gold about as big as the picture?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I guess. So this the elf on the side. Does she look like everyone else in the building?
No.
No. Does she look like she belongs there?
No.
Okay. Then I'm not going to worry about it. Nufo will get... so I will then cast Mold Earth and dig myself down 10 feet. Using my allies as, hopefully, unseen protection. As a wall.
Okay. Make a stealth check for me.
Okey-dokey.
Or sleight of hand. The two allies that are outside, make a performance check for me. With advantage.
Oh, yes, that. Very nice. I can do performing.
15.
I'm performing.
For stealth.
I'm
In
performing.
sleight of hand, I got 31.
Okay. Very nice, Razdar.
1 sec, I'm being idiot. There we go. There's what I want. That's not what I want. There.
I don't know. That looked like a.
Bad intimidation, but good performance.
Why the hell did I click intimidation? Jesus Christ. I feel very dumb.
How is my performance better than you?
Nat 20, I
You're
only have
very
a-
good at being nonchalant.
I only have a 16 in charisma.
Okay.
But I also have a 11 in deception and persuasion. Somehow. I guess that
So I'm over here-
is fun.
Yeah. So I'm over here
RBR.
cheering the scenery like Nicolas Cage.
Man, I really hope I look like Nick Cage stepping off that plane in Con Air right now. The wind hitting my face. So
This-
just look absolutely gorgeous.
I feel bad now, because I feel like this elf is going to get blamed for stealing all this gold.
Wait, isn't she stealing all the gold?
No, she was just throwing some papers in
Well,
her bag.
she's there getting some information, but
Yes.
she might have had plans to also steal
Kept the
some
gold.
Mhm.
I
Gold
really
might
hope
go
that you
missing.
just like.
She's also here robbing the bank.
Ah,
I kind of
There
hope
you
that
go.
you just kind of eat the gold behind her and she just never notices.
I think it's going to be a little hard for a giant snake the size of like half of a school bus to kind of not be noticeable.
Dude, just roll well. Okay, so genuinely, what the hell is Nufo?
So Nufo is a pixel. Pixel? Pixel? I think it's a pixel.
Right.
Right.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yes. Thank you to the Strixhaven book.
No shit.
Yeah, College of it's not Silver Quill, the green blue
Col-
one. Green blue
College of digital art, graphic
It-
design. There we
No,
go.
it's
College of
like
graphic design.
it's like silent science and like oh no, he's not a pixel, he's a fractal. That's what he is.
Okay.
Yeah, from Strixhaven?
Yes.
Yeah.
'Cause he was asking what Nufo was.
Yes.
Nufo is a fractal from I'm what's the name of the school that I put down? Actually, do I have it right here?
Winterhold. College of Winterhold.
No, Christian, just no.
Just
But yeah, I gotta say, genuinely the most useful thing that we have in our party, including party members, Nufo is much more useful than any of us.
Okay, so we have the rolls. So while I'm digging down, Nufo's gonna get huge and get into the gold pile, basically being on the gold pile.
Okay. He's gonna get huge.
Huge. So 15 by 15, so enough to get most, if not all, of the gold pile.
Are you gonna
Perfect.
are you gonna swallow the elf as well?
No, the elf's over there.
Well, I can't see what's happening over there.
Where's
It's
the
like-
gold?
it's a black
Currently under the. You can't see it because you're a little out of range. But you would know that it's in the left-hand corner of the room, where most of it is. You found the papers that you were looking for, so.
Yes, but I was also going to be going and robbing the bank as well, and
Yeah.
these
Since she's there.
people
Yeah.
have come in and spoiled my plans.
Yeah, so as you move over, you see this large, blue-like, strange creature.
And then it'll disappear with the gold and appear behind a building, wherever building is closest, with the gold.
I love that meme format.
And then it's
so
going to
much.
puke the gold into one of the bags of holding we set up.
Okay, couple things happen. As Nufo is consuming the gold,
Well, no, he just had to move on to it. It didn't take any
Okay,
effort. So
as
it's not big.
as he moved
So it's
onto the
actually
gold, then
Okay.
alarms start going off.
It didn't go off before.
It did not.
Okay, so something new happened?
You also
Because he was
notice
able to-
you would also notice that there is a little bit more of a guard presence going on.
Okay.
Yeah, because you guys really didn't case the place. Yeah. So, go
I
ahead.
did the first time.
Yes.
So
Still,
something happened within 24 hours?
you cased it more than 24 hours ago.
We weren't here for more than a day, were we?
Yeah, this is day number 3.
Is this day number 3?
Yeah, you cased it the first day.
Okay, this
Okay.
is like day number 3, but week 4.
that's
Okay.
that's
Maybe
fair.
week 5?
Yeah.
Maybe week 5?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
So as Nufo moves on to the gold and becomes large, alarms start going off.
Okay.
All of a sudden, who currently has a ward?
Not I.
Logan. I'm sorry. Wow. Razdar, Ruddy, you both have wards.
Dude, which one is that one?
Don't you have one?
Who? No, it's Rasa has her.
Yeah.
Rasso has Sir.
Yeah. It's the old rusty shovel head.
That he's had.
Razzie, I thought you had a ward.
No, I
No,
got
Logan's got 2, and Logan's got 2, and then we have Sir, and then
That's it.
yeah, our alligator boy has
Oh,
one.
Lucius has Dracovar.
Yeah, Lucius
Yeah.
has the ring.
Yeah, so of course 2 of them aren't here, but Razdar. Instantly, you hear Spike is here from your wards in unison.
Who?
Spike.
Spike.
I thought you said Vike. Oh no.
You just hear me start mechanically laughing and tell me it's like which direction.
You guys are behind the bank right now?
No, we would have had to do this. No, because we couldn't do it from that close. We had to do it in front of the bank.
How far away from the front of the bank are you?
We're probably on the. They're probably leaning against the bank, trying to look casual as a casual conversation.
Yes.
Then they will say... Hold on one second here. Let me hide this from you guys so you can see.
No, don't hide it.
Yeah.
See it.
60 feet away.
Ew. Ew.
Which direction? I didn't see a ping or anything. Right there?
Yes.
Hey guys, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. Archie has haste.
Okay. It's perfect. Should we?
So do I.
Should have a long rest, right? So I can add my help in before.
Yeah,
This is
everybody
the morning.
has long rested. What do you guys want to do?
Okay.
I'm gonna continue to. He'll get big, and I'll teleport him out.
Okay.
If I talk this through. So, my entire thing is about conquest and trying to prove myself as worthy.
Yeah, if you want to go run in there, go ahead.
I'm gonna run in and see what's happening, at least.
Okay. I move this. I move this. You see, as you rush in, the grates in front of the foretellers shuts. You see these, what look like suits of armor, begin to move around. And anybody that's in the bank, like in line, is pushed to the side. You see, rushing through the door, Archie. You see rushing through the door, Astra. Oh wait, that's not Astra. That's Astra. You see rushing through the door, Bulwark, and 2 other members that you do not know. And you hear from behind them a loud, pompous laughter. You think you could rob from me?
Guys, is there anything on Archie that can make a insight check real quick?
What do you mean? Like on him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just make an insight check.
Or what's better, insight or yeah?
You do see that there is a beautiful tattoo above Archie's left eye. That as the figure behind him spoke and said, "You wish to rob from me," it lit up with every word.
I am courageous but not stupid.
What?
You know it is time to. I said I am courageous but not stupid. You'll have one. Is the door behind me closed? It's still open.
No, it's still open.
Okay.
Why is Archie's health not right? Let's fix that. There we go.
Hey, it should only be 63, okay?
Oh, no, it's not.
It should be, though.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna teleport out.
I mean, do we see? I can't see him.
I can't see anything either.
You know,
Yeah, I don't know what's
I'm
going
gonna move
on,
into
so I'm
an
just gonna
actual square,
I'm just gonna
because
GTFO.
Cast.
I hear a bunch
Misty
of
Step at-
commotion and I leave the way I get in.
Can I Misty Step at level 3? I don't know if I can upcast that. Because I don't have
doesn't-
any level 2.
You can upcast it, it just doesn't do anything extra.
Okay.
It's also just a first level spell.
I thought it was second level.
No, Misty Step's first level.
It's second level for me.
Oh,
for some
is it
reason.
second level?
Yeah, Misty Step's second level.
Oh, it is second
Yeah.
level. Okay, that's why I was looking for it there. Okay, yeah, never mind.
I'm gonna Misty Step to 20 feet back and start pushing people to move.
Yeah, how about we
Telling people to run.
go into initiative order if you guys are going to try and run?
Yep.
Look, they don't know who I am.
Yeah, yeah, they're not after you.
I'm just gonna walk away all casual like. That is pathetically low. How dare I only roll an 11?
Interesting soon.
So
Again,
that is so sad to see Archie on the board, but not be controlled.
I'm missing a token. Hold on. Where is... Technically, Lucius is with you? Oh, I already have Lucius and Ressa down there. Okay, never mind. Alright, Mel, did you roll initiative?
Sorry, guys. It's like, oh, here. There's some.
Who dares get a higher initiative than me?
I think I did.
Okay.
Oh no, I didn't.
No, somebody got a 24.3. It's somebody that Brandon rolled.
Yeah, what's that name say?
I
I
can't
can't
see
see
it.
Oh, you can't see it?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'd be willing to bet what it is, though.
That's beautiful. You see this very large, massive-looking human just kind of strut forward and say, "Come on, what are you gonna do to me?" Grashla, what do you want to do?
Is that really a question? Have you ever heard the term "cheese it"? It's the fuzz. Yeah. I am absolutely not staying here. Because they don't know who I am. One second, I don't know how far. Yeah, just right there.
Oh,
There
you
we go.
didn't. Hold on. Technically, it's not your turn, Grashla, but it's okay.
Okay, what the hell do you mean it's not my turn?
Because Mel didn't click her token when she rolled for initiative.
Ah.
Did she get a higher initiative than I did?
Yes, she did.
Okay. So
But it's okay.
Do I need to do it
Okay,
again?
No, you're fine. I got you. We'll just let Grashla do his turn, and then we'll do you.
What kind of bullshit is this?
What token do you click on?
Yours.
Your
On the
token
map?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
No worries.
Right click on that and then roll it.
No.
So
Everybody's gonna learn.
you're just booking at 90 feet,
Fuck, 90.
30
What?
movement dash action dash. You're a rogue, aren't you? You get a bonus action dash.
Oh! Yeah, I'm a rogue. I do roguey things.
Yes, that you do. All right. What's your character's name, Mel? I want to pronounce it right.
Melisande.
Okay. So is it okay if I do Mel for short?
Sure.
Okay. I tell you don't like that. All right. So Melisande, as you appear from the tunnel that you have been working weeks and weeks and weeks and months on, just outside the side of the bank there, you see this party of people kind of looking in fear as to what's inside. What do you want to do?
Continue on my merry way. Because they just screwed over my bank heist.
You don't know they did.
Huh?
You don't.
They just came and took all the money.
You don't know that
Oh,
they did. You saw
Okay, that's right.
You saw
That's
a fractal steal all the money.
That's true. Okay.
And then a suspicious group of people outside running away from the
That's
bank
true.
heist. Completely not related.
Technically, you guys haven't started running yet. Only Grashla has,
Mm-hmm.
and
Maybe I kind of just like go over to them and kind of like look in the front a little, not like get too close back to the thing, but see what I can see what's going on. I
okay.
need to move my token.
Yeah, that's a you thing.
Okay. Oh, look at that. That's neat. Okay.
Yeah, you see this large human
It's like
in full,
very large.
beautiful ornate plate armor with this massive, great sword that he's just one hand over his shoulder nonchalantly.
And I'm like, fuck. It's a big. I want to get out of here.
Quick question for you.
Yes.
What does that great sword look like?
You don't know. You ran.
Okay.
I love that, Reddy.
That's really cool how that works.
Anything else, Melisandre?
No.
All right.
No, I think I'm gonna head out.
Ruddy, what do you want to do?
Razdar ran in. I'm gonna run in. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I mean, they definitely don't look like friends. We gotta get Archie back, so we're gonna wish that we picked some better crowd control. And we're gonna try to cast a insect plague. And we're gonna try to throw it like right, I guess on Archie of all people. Nah, we'll throw in the drow. Yeah, the drow link.
All right, so let's see here. 20-foot radius, so centering on her.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that's
So it's the Razdar.
all right. You hear coughing fits from behind the curtains as they both drop.
Sacrifices have to be made. Hoping that I'm recording.
All right, so con saves from all these guys.
Yep. Or whopping 11 damage. Do that right? Holy shit, I did do that right. I just
Or
rolled.
take what? 20 damage? Okay. Hold on, I got these character sheet.
No.
All right,
Or
from
take 40, 10.
that's a fail.
Or half as much. So if they pass it, it's 6. If they make it, it's fucking...
Is that Starling Archer making a Constitution save? Or is it Mallory?
No, Ruddy, when you click the spell, you already did the damage. You have 20 piercing damage up there.
Oh, my bad. Oh, you clicked the... Okay, I saw the description only after.
Yeah, because I clicked that, yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad. I thought I clicked the description. Okay, that's a lot better. Let's see, man, I rolled shit. My 1 5th level slot in
Yeah.
existence.
I wouldn't do that to you. Con save from this person.
Well, you didn't roll the damage. I did. I'd do that to you, though.
Fair. Con save from this guy. He's good. Oh, that's right. They all get pluses because of... Cancel. Worst DM ever. All right. What's your DC? 15?
Yes.
All right. Art of Protection. Charisma modifier. Okay, so that will mean that Bulwark will make the save. The big looking human paladin doesn't even shrug. It doesn't look like your spell even affects him. Everyone else takes 10 for a success, correct?
Yeah, it'd be half.
Yep, you take 20. You take 10. She takes 10. And Archie takes 10. Alrighty. Anything else ready? Sorry that took so long.
No.
Reil looks at you and says, "You dare to kill my subjects?" And this person is going to attack you.
Oh, they probably did.
Rail's not the one hitting you.
Is this the night that you desire to TPK?
No. This
Have
is not. You don't worry about it. Alright. She's going to make 2 shots at you with her bow. 18 to hit.
18 hits the AC.
And another 18 to hit.
Yep.
So 9 points of piercing damage. And 4 points of poison damage from the first attack.
Okay.
12 points of piercing damage from the second attack. And 5 points of poison from that second attack.
Okay.
Alright, let's change this so this isn't rolls damage. Don't know why it's not. Alright. Alright, next up, Dagger is going to rush forward. Where did my sheet go? There it is. Actually, yeah, they're going to go after Razdar, because Razdar has not acted yet.
Yeah, but Razdar is looking like he's gonna bitch out.
Too
You
bad.
mean doing the
That-
intelligent thing?
20 to hit, Razdar.
Doing the character thing. I gotta save Archie.
It's my armor class shield.
What's
25
25? Very nice.
for the rest of the until the start of my next turn.
Nice. So seeing that reflect off of a shield, they will swing the second attack at Ready. For 20 to hit.
Yep.
9 points of piercing damage and a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, constantly. Solid like a rock.
Alright, you take 21 points of poison damage.
Yeah, we're not looking as hot. That's why I put it. There is some doubt in my mind.
Harasso is going to rush forward. And he's going to yell. This is gonna be so cliche, but because you said the fool, it's gonna be. I'm gonna say it now. He's gonna say, "Fly, you fools!" And he's gonna take Sir, wave it above his head, and just crack it into the ground. And Sir explodes as Razdar and Ruddy, you are blinded and just sent flying out of this building. Everyone's vision goes dark.
I'm in a hole.
You are connected to Harasso, so your vision goes dark as well.
How am I connected to
I'm around
Rosso?
Because you are in the same party of him, you are connected through the wards through him.
Okay.
It's going to make sense in a minute.
Well, like, neither he nor I have wards.
Yes, but you are connected through the party. You guys have interacted with these wards. You guys have talked. And
Let's see what happens.
Okay.
I know. I'm just trying to be an asshole to him.
I know you are. As your vision comes to, you wake up in the middle of a forest. Everyone is there. Except
There's
for
no TV.
Archie. Harasso is not there.
Very sad. Very sad. It's almost like he left the server already.
Yeah. Gotta love real life stuff.
We have our stuff.
Yep. You have Nufo is full.
Info is full. Okay. Okay.
Nufo is full. All you, including your new elf companion, are sitting around in the middle of the forest, kind of dazed and in awe of what just happened.
I mean, shouldn't we have Archie then? He has more of a bond than our new friend.
Well, because of Reil has him controlled right now. His mind has not been is discombobulated, and so
Personally, I think the love of Ayushba
I mean,
should overpower Rails.
You know what? Roll a D100, Christian.
Need that 100. Woo!
You need a 5% or lower. Nope.
There's a 5 in that.
No.
well, wait a second. 5% or lower. I mean, 5%.
Ready?
100 is 95, so that's 95% or lower right there.
Goodbye.
There we go. I like it. Am I going? No, it's just him.
I'm gonna look at the I'm gonna look at the elf.
I thought I unplugged my headset with the little twinkles that happen when you switch on the server. Did I unplug my headset?
I'm so used to it being me that I automatically thought I was kicked out. confined to the timeout channel.
He's just mad that my math checked out.
So looking around,
Mhm.
I'm thinking to myself, well, we lost another ward. We are not good at our jobs.
He was a useless ward anyway.
Well, then we're gonna look at the elf and be like, why did you get teleported with us? I will ask.
What's happening? What was that? Where? What? Who are you guys? Just minding my own business. After months of planning that damn bank heist, and all of a sudden, all hell breaks loose. Who are you? Why did that just happen?
We refuse to speak without a lawyer present. Sorry.
Before we answer that, do you have a sentient magic item?
No?
Damn. I was looking for an excuse for DM plot armor.
So, let me explain. My name is Razdar. We are the indeterminate number of Sussy Seekers at this point, because we don't know how many of us there currently are. We are on a quest, some of us from God, some of us for our own personal reasons, to take care of Reil, and we currently have a certain number of magical items that were going to help us, and now we're down one more. And that big...
just gonna look at Razdar like, yeah, just tell her everything. We don't even know her damn name, but tell her fucking everything.
Didn't that happen to you?
That's why I'm
After you
cautious
told me
about. I'm cautious about our goblin because we didn't tell anyone about the bank heist outside of the mansion area, and it is incredibly difficult to scry into another dimension. So it's not like he could have gotten that information that way. And like,
So,
Archie
I'm
didn't know
offended.
about it.
2, I'm offended.
Does anyone have Zone of Truth?
I could.
You want to
No,
get that?
Razdar could. Like, it'd have to be a long rest.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have time. We're in the middle of a bloody forest now.
Yeah, I could after a long
So
So you
you
wanna
just told me everything that you've been
You wanna
doing,
put that?
like looking for your friend.
So, one, we were looking for a friend. 2, we got his entire village playing the Hootis, destroyed and wiped off the map. After going into a cyclone, we fought werewolves. We were on the other continent at one point. So, what are you doing?
Why
are
were you
robbing
in the
the
bank
bank?
then?
We
We
wanted
needed money.
gold. We were very poor.
I don't know
Leave it
you. I don't know
alone.
you. Why I was robbing the bank?
See, somebody with some sense. She doesn't just go blabbing about everything.
Why were you guys there? You're poor. Why are you poor?
I
No
got
to be
lawyer,
fair-
no talk.
Would you
I
like
don't
to...
like it matters here. Like we pissed off the god of this nation. Like he looked us in the eyes. Okay, he knows at least what one of us looks like in detail. What probably Reddy looks like in detail now. He knows about Hootis and his secret
Kinda.
BS.
Kind of. I mean, again, I want to question our goblin friend.
I don't. This is racism. Is it just because I'm a goblin that you assume that I said something to him?
No, it's because you're new, and every other person has an incredible amount of plausible deniability to why they wouldn't go over to his side. Again, if some quick questions under a zone of truth will help
I mean,
solidify.
I mean, I'll just tell you the truth right now. I didn't tell him shit. I've never seen him before until now. But he's fucking spooky. And I know when the hell to get out of bad situations.
Right. So the zone of truth will be just a quick formality.
Ruddy looks into Grishala's eyes and he says, then he goes, it looks to me like he's already telling the truth. Do we really need to rememorize spells?
Yes.
I rolled a 1. I literally rolled
Yes.
a 1.
Yes, it
on
does.
that.
Hold on, let's see if
I
Lucius
really
has it
wasn't even gonna
prepared.
roll an insight check. Ruddy was just ready to just believe it. Okay, fine. Take a long rest. Then I can go memorize the spell.
Well, we gotta figure out where we are first.
Yeah, there is. Lucius doesn't have that spell, unfortunately.
Well, let's figure out a few things first. Like, what's our new friend's name, occupation, date of birth, mother's maiden name?
So it's
And
just,
again, it can be linked twofold. We can do it on her because there's something unique about her that she went with our allies' teleportation spell. And
just
I
gonna
would
be
like to
honest
figure out.
with ya, Ruddy doesn't really appreciate using the spell a lot. This seems a little, like, janky of a spell. He's willing to use it once. You could pick your battle.
Well, it's a zone.
Yeah, it's a zone.
Okay.
It's a big AoE that'll let us all tell the truth while we're in an area for a while.
Ready? I'm going to pat you on the back and give you 20 HP, by the way.
Oh, it's fine. You'll get better.
I'd rather, just in case, I'd rather have you take that now.
Okay.
I believe it's very important because there's two things. One, he can either spy on us in the mansion, which is a larger issue that I think it appears, or we have someone that's feeding information to him. Because we did not talk about the heist outside of that mansion.
Is it so bold to assume that he...
Because he was there waiting.
But could that
Like-
thing have all been a giant bait, and that he knows how Nufo works because he has Archie and he's in Archie's brain now?
Nufo wouldn't have like that. It was rare that he would have went and stole the bag. It wasn't a treasure chest. This was legitimately a, do we need this? Sure, let's go get it. Archie wouldn't have known that. If it was in a giant chest underground, maybe that would have been a good hook. But this is he's not usually a bank robber. He's more of a treasure seeker.
So,
Who cares?
wait, hold on. Isn't that sending stone, like, a direct link to,
I'm not sure it works exactly like that. And again, other dimensions makes it very hard to listen in on people.
Sending stones are normally once a day.
That's also true.
yeah, Lucius used his arcane recovery to be able to do it.
okay.
And he probably would have had to use the sending stone outside of the mansion. Otherwise, he would have risked spell failure, and he would have known that. So even that wasn't in the mansion too. So we got to figure out where we are.
Does Millicent know where we are? From the area?
Make a nature check for me.
What do the trees look like? Are they deciduous, carnivorous?
Yes.
Do they have needles or leaves?
Yes. That's all you're getting from me, so.
Yes. That implies we're in Tennessee.
I don't know. Are the mountains covered in mist or smoke?
Was that right?
Yes, actually.
Yes, that was right, Mel. You vaguely remember the off in the distance you see a very lonely mountain with smoke coming from it. No.
Apparently we're in the Hobbit now.
Mel, you don't recognize this particular force, and you've been around most of this continent.
Hmm.
Oh.
Are we going to visit
Christian
Archie's
knows-
swamp without Archie?
Christian thinks he knows where we are. Grashla has no idea. Is it daytime or nighttime now?
Right now, looking around, It's pitch black. Be it because of the canopy or what have you. You're not sure.
Okay.
Ooh,
No.
shall we set up the mansion and take the long rest and figure out what to do? And figure out who we can trust?
I'd rather walk first.
Okay. What
Just-
direction would you like? We're in the middle of a forest, right?
Yes.
Alright, so there's no path.
I
No
wish
path.
to climb a tree.
Pick a direction. Do you want to get a height view? Because I can go up there and take a look.
Yes, absolutely.
Alright, I'll go
Yes.
up and take a look.
All right. Looking around, there's nothing but forest for a good few miles.
Okay.
But it's weird. It doesn't look like a typical forest. It's kind of almost twisted or warped, but not in a way that makes you feel unsafe.
It's just really thick.
Yes.
Okay. Like it's old and it's grown together.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll fly it back down and tell them, yeah, no, there's forest every direction. So it's going to be random which direction we pick.
Well, gotta get walking somewhere.
We should go, I think we should go either west or east.
Let's go east.
Okay.
All right, fair enough.
So, just before start walking, I start to call on my fire drake to come join us since we're no longer in the city. Can I do that?
Yep.
We don't know where we are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa! You got a dog?
A fire drake.
A dog. I understand.
She's not a dog. She's a dragon.
I will
Partner. Like a
absolutely-
dragon.
I will absolutely pet her like a dog. Ear scratches, even though.
If you try and pet her, she will eat you. She doesn't know you.
I'm a charismatic man. Everything loves me.
We'll see. Do you have to pull her up?
Well,
she's
you're
just
on the
there?
world map, so don't worry about it. So she's
Okay.
just there.
Okay. Okay, she's there. So you guys see this red, dragonish creature that's she's still pretty young, about the size as I am, about maybe 7 feet tall. And she's very protective of me and comes over and kind of, stands in front of me like, what are these creatures? Why are you all the way out here, wherever you are? This doesn't look normal. This isn't home. This isn't where we are, where we've been.
Your drake is red?
Where the hell did it come from?
You see who just hold back the urge to, like, kill it.
It's a drake, not a dragon.
It looks like a dragon. Well, does it have wings yet?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a dragon.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
And she hisses back at you. Do they hiss? Maybe grumbles or growls.
Just a big old bulldog.
Look, we can get the measuring sticks out later. let's just go ahead, get out over with stuff, and try to find at least a secure location.
You guys can go do whatever you want to do. I'm gonna find my way back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Melisande, where the hell did that thing come from?
Oh, I just summoned her.
Yeah, that's really helpful. I didn't see no magic. Like, she done swooped in.
Yeah, we're connected.
All right.
We've
if you're connected,
we've been together our whole life.
if you're connected, have that thing start connecting the dots on where the hell we are.
It could have got teleported with us, like Nufo did.
You need to stop bringing up logic into this. You understand? I'm asking hard-hitting questions here that deserve to be answered.
I still don't trust you.
I don't care.
She can find me anywhere I am.
So, like, no mapping capabilities at all?
Mm. No. You guys, okay. Out of character, you guys know that this is like my very first like official game, and so I don't know everything to say. And you're
you
the
would've-
only ones I ever watch.
Your ability does magically create the dragon, and it just like pops up, like it would be like through a portal. However you want to flavor the dragon appearing, because it is some kind of magic.
Out of character and in character, I didn't know that. So
Yeah, no, she can go haha, and then it appears. It's probably like the best summoning thing so far they made in this game.
that is really
like,
cool.
you
That
can-
is
you can-
really freaking cool.
It is really good because she basically has like 8 of these dragons that she can then continuously send in to die, but that she can just use an action. It reappears at full health and goes and attacks again. But it's however you want to flavor the dragon appearing. Like it could have came out of fire, just appeared, and then
It's
it
the
walked
Echo
down
Knight
just
with
like
dragons, man.
something like that.
Okay,
That's really
so like we're so connected. It's almost like she just appeared from me. Like we have this kind of internal connection.
Well, that's badass.
Mm-hmm.
Go your own way. Nobody's stopping you, but I think if you're all like the enemy of my enemy is my friend or something like that, you seem to have some type of beef with Reil if you're stealing from him. So at least let's get to the next town and then we can part ways instead of wandering around the wilderness.
Why should I
It's up to
trust
you.
you?
Well, that's what the Zone of Truth is going to solve. We won't be able to lie, so we
Oh,
can
okay.
say, hey, we're not going to kill you. We're in this situation. What's your situation? And then you tell us your situation, and we can know that hey, we're not going to kill each other. We might be friends. But we have there's an outlying, like either he's more powerful than we thought he was for this thing that happened. He's either more powerful than we thought he was, or we might have a traitor, or we don't know. So something around there. Or he can just instantly teleport to the bank. We don't know. We didn't see him beforehand. So I mean, like, there's a bunch of questions that the Zone of Truth would be able to answer some of them.
Do we have that going on right now?
No, we have to rest a day. And then we
Oh,
can-
okay. Okay.
And out of character, it's a solid way to solidify party cohesion.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been all over these lands and I don't recognize this area. I guess it wouldn't hurt to maybe accompany you and see what we come across.
Okay. Do we want to? Are you worried? Should we look for a cave? Is that what you're worried about? For finding a secure location? I mean, we're in the middle of nowhere, moving to another middle of nowhere. Are you worried about him following the magic? I mean, I think he would have by now.
I think we should build a dirt house and some torches to keep out the mobs.
We
I think once he's
can.
done I think once he's done torturing Horaso and getting him under control, then he's gonna try to trace back where we're at. So we might as well continue forward and at least put some distance between us.
Okay, I mean, like, I think if he could have followed the magic like that, he would have already. But all right, I can see your point. Yeah, let's travel a little bit.
100%. Sorry, 100% on that top one with a SpongeBob and Patrick one ready.
Yeah.
I was just looking at that.
Nufo will let everyone but the dragon ride on him.
Okay. Are you flying above the trees?
No, I don't think we have a point to doing that.
Okay. Which way do you want Nufo to head?
I think we want to go east, just because both continents are shorter
Okay.
east to west than they are north to south. So if we could hit a shoreline, we might be able to figure out where we are.
Make a survival check for me.
Okay. Good.
Okay. As Nufo is traveling, some time goes by, and nobody has the feat that where you always know true north, right?
No, I don't.
Okay, perfect. After some time, you guys spot a small little cave entrance, maybe 100 feet or so through the trees.
We found a cave.
Yes, caves are always safe.
Well, let's go into the cave at least.
You know, there might be animals in the cave. I mean, not that I'm worried about us fighting animals, but I mean, there might be some supernatural animal in the cave.
Oh no, a supernatural animal in the cave.
Like a dragon. Or a giant worm thingy. There's a lot of scary supernatural animals.
Caves are always
Look.
safe, man.
At this point, like, unless it's like an elder dragon or a giant Tarask, which, how big is this cave?
Purple worm.
I mean,
a family of...
I could fit a Trask in if you really want me to.
I'm just questioning, why do we need the cave?
Safety.
We have an extra dimensional mansion, don't we?
We don't want the door to be out in the open.
Isn't the door invisible?
We do have a mansion, don't we? I always forget about it.
I thought the door was still visible. That's why we usually get a room of some sort to hide it, so we're not just...
No, we get a room so that we don't look weird for just disappearing and then appearing in random places.
You guys all hear Dracovar pipe up and go, "We need to go into that cave. Something is there. Not a ward, but there's a presence."
Okay.
Well,
It sucks that two of the people of the wards aren't here tonight.
well, that sounds like the voice of God telling us to do something.
I mean, you don't have to. I'm just saying.
Does he know if it's a good presence, bad presence, or neutral?
Like, was I good or naughty for Christmas? What kind of-
You were naughty.
Like, what does it feel like?
Roll a d20 and add 3 to it for me.
Look, I will have you know that Santa said I was a good boy this year.
Santa lied to you.
Ooh,
Yeah.
23.
Not necessarily good, but definitely not evil.
Okay, so it's probably not gonna attack us. Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. If there's something in the cave that gives us a reason, here we go.
So, out of character, guys, I think this is the forest that Horacio woke up in with no memories.
I believe you
Fun.
be wrong.
Well, it's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching.
Oh, jeez. I love his shit.
You guys have a mansion?
Yes. It's magical.
Yeah, it's a little extra dimensional or space to sleep. It's a big extra dimensional or space to sleep.
Can we summon a garage door for her dragon? Or Drake, rather?
Her drake is technically small. I don't know why I keep putting it on medium size.
It's
Is it
like,
st-
like, I can't ride it yet. Like, I can maybe
Can't you ride it? Are you
not fly. Can't really fly yet.
You can't mount it. It is a weird wording. It's medium, right? Because it grew because of your ability. How many levels of the ranger are you?
She's 9, Ranger.
9, yeah.
Okay, so I think at
Like,
level
like about 13, I can ride her.
yes, but didn't it level like 7 or 8, or maybe even at 9th level, it gained a new. It's when it gained its fly speed. Didn't it also grow a size?
Confession, I didn't make the character sheet because, it was a busy weekend, so I don't know.
Let me
Oh,
look
no,
at
it's
it.
okay. I think by this level, by the time it can fly, it also grows to medium, so it should be medium. And
Yeah, I believe she's a medium.
and you can ride it, but it can't fly while you're riding it. But
Right, yeah.
it can
We're
still
watching.
carry you in a grapple and then fly at half speed.
Oh, yeah. So it does currently have flying speed now, so.
Now, question for the smarter people in the room.
Yeah, and you can use it as a mount currently.
And other people can ride it, and it can fly.
Okay, yes.
That's so weird.
It's so weird.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
And can it fly full speed with me?
Yes.
I am small.
It actually doesn't matter about size. It can carry
Yeah.
a medium. It can carry a medium creature as a medium creature.
Yeah.
And it can fly with everyone, but it's riding.
It says while you are riding the Drake.
You are riding it,
That's
yeah.
so stupid.
But
That
it can
was really well.
grapple you and then carry you to fly still. So if you need to get up somewhere, it can lift you up. And
Alright.
bring you
I'm
forward.
glad you're knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just played one of these in an AL campaign.
What?
They're
class
really
is
fun.
this?
They're really fun. It's the Drake Warden Ranger set.
Oh.
They're really
I
fun. They're really
I haven't
fun.
really looked into that much.
Oh no, they're super fun.
Alright, so I gotta edit. So 40 feet and 40 feet flying.
Now all we need is a purple dragon knight.
Or Dragon Monk.
Alright.
That's a thing?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Jesus.
Alright.
Are they good? No, but it's a thing.
Alright, so yeah, so you enter this cave and it's not just a regular cave. There are signs that this has been maybe lived in long ago.
What does the sign say? Bed goes here?
Yes. It says, don't mine at night and never dig straight down.
Ah.
Oh, that's solidly important. What's
Are they-
what's the floor made out of?
Wood. It's damp. It's not the best. And underneath that is a layer of dirt. So
Okay, because I just saw the blue, and I'm like, is that something?
that is water.
different?
That is water.
Okay.
The blue is water.
Okay.
It's not super deep. I mean it's a little deep for Hootis, but
He's flying anyway.
yeah, fair.
Look, 3 out of 5 of us are pretty short.
So for 3 out of 5 of you, it's deep.
Is this wall?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it cuts off weird.
Yeah, I didn't really try to overdo the dynamic lighting, so.
Okay.
I would like to climb on Razdar's shoulders.
Would you like to ask nicely first?
No.
How tall's the ceiling of this room?
It's only about 20 feet up.
Okay. So there's enough to fly around.
Yeah, enough for you to fly, but it's not like you got
Hundreds of feet.
right.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll explore the cave. Does he know? Does Dracovar sense the direction of the presence deeper in the cave?
It's definitely deeper in the cave.
Okay.
That's not gonna get on Cora. And well,
Your one, Grashla. This is your one.
go exploring.
We all get one.
Tell him ready.
What?
Everybody
No,
gets
get
one.
three. We don't get 3?
No.
Oh, gotcha,
You might get 3.
2. 2.
You might get 3. I like you. Grashla gets 1.
What did I do?
You haven't
Except,
done enough yet.
except, give us access to, you know, cloaks of protection. What else have I done?
I think that was a bless you.
Bless you. I think so.
Okay, you get this one because of that.
Also, we haven't divvied those up yet.
What's in this room? As I have Nufo face through the walls.
A big puddle of water.
Okay.
And
I
you can't see that yet. So I cut it off weird. You can't see it yet.
Okay.
Is there more old mining equipment up here?
Yeah, it's like old, battered, rusted.
Alright. I'll pick another one of them up.
Okay.
I'm 2 for 2 now.
You have another shovel?
Old and rusty, too.
Bro, that is awesome. Rusty shovels are the way to go. If your shovel's clean, hey, you ain't working.
Yeah, Lucius would be there with you guys too. Ta-da. Hello.
Hello.
So I tell them there's a room in this wall, but it doesn't seem to have a entrance to it, so we're going to circle around.
You would have seen the entrance, and from where you were, you didn't see the other room though.
It doesn't have an entrance on this side.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Is what I was saying. Like,
I
we'll have
gotcha.
to circle around to get to that room.
Oh, okay. Yep. I'm sorry. I
But I did see
misunderstood
the
what you were saying.
staircase.
Yes,
right?
you did
I
see the
saw
staircase leading to the room that Nufo's in.
Right.
Yep. You just weren't able to see into this room yet.
Is there like a door?
No, it's just from where you first went in. I had just cut it off
Okay.
weird where you wouldn't have been able to see what was in that other room.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah. I see the weirdness.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that's what.
This was kind of a last minute thing. This because I had other stuff planned, and then Grasso was like, "Hey, I'm not gonna be able to join anymore."
I'm just kind of waiting for people to go ahead of me. Don't necessarily trust everybody. I'm not going to be the first to go down the corridor.
You are no fun.
Understandable.
Send my fight while I'm on it.
Well, I see something.
As you approach, you see a turtle-like creature. Oh, this is. Does anybody understand Sylvan?
Yep.
He says in Sylvan. Oh, good, you're here. Master Gray is looking for you.
I look around and see if anybody else realizes what he said.
Master Gray?
I ask if anyone can understand what this person is saying.
I raise my hand. I'm like, am I the only one who knows more than one language?
No.
I know Goblin.
I'll say in Goblin and Halfling.
I know Common and Draconic, and Undercommon. So I can
I
cuss
know.
out. I can tell every dragon we see now that I hate them.
He never left his island.
Oh, here we go. I can speak Common, Draconic, Elvish, Goblin, Orc, and Primordial.
Okay. Yeah. So
I
what?
can speak thieves can't.
Seeing the mass confusion on most of the faces, he'll be like, "My apologies. I'm so used to speaking my native tongue. I'm glad you're here. Master Gray has been awaiting you."
Where's the turtle?
Who's Master Gray?
Yeah, well, there's the two.
Master Gray is the
I
guardian
go-
of this forest.
Ah, there it is.
I say, in Sylvan, thank you. We'll just go on our way. We mean no harm.
There are no dangers here, my friend.
As I continue onward.
Take us to the master.
Just follow the path that will lead to him.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
So are these rooms what they look like?
Yes. The beds aren't as good as they look like, but like you can tell there used to be more here, and it's down to just 3, and 3 of the beds are just really well worn.
Okay.
Hey,
No, not like that.
Trump fault.
Get your mind out of the gutter,
Impossible.
right?
I see him. This way, guys.
Yes, we
Oh.
see another dog.
Hold on, dynamic lighting. Do. No, go back.
Bogak.
All of us?
No, just him. He knew that's who I was talking to.
Yeah.
It's all right.
You didn't. Are you kidding me?
Then it what?
I know that person.
No, you don't.
Christian knows that person.
Christian does.
What the hell?
He has to be the enemy of all doctors. Looks like he's an apple there.
Yes.
No, he's just the kind of guy you just want to punch.
In the face.
Yep.
I thought he died.
No, that was Pongo's character.
Oh, yeah.
When Dave left, he took over guarding the forest. And Buzzbeard appeared shortly after. As you enter the room, he turns to face you all, and you see that his eyes are glowing a weird orangish greenish color. And he says, "Hello, friends. My name is Gray. I am the guardian of this forest." And you see, like, it's almost as though he can't move from the spot he's in. He's stuck there.
Is he rooted, perhaps?
It seems that way, but not with actual roots. He looks at Lucius and Razdar and says, "You are on a quest that I was on before. I see it with your special weapons. I have friends out there in the world who may not be friends anymore. They have some of the weapons as well. You may want to hunt them down and obtain their weapons from them. Hopefully peacefully, but if not, well, you know what you must do. Since becoming the guardian of this forest, I have seen Reil's influence firsthand, even more so than what I was told by El Prior. He is a blight on this world, even though he seems benign. He is corrupt. He corrupts those around him. And he must be destroyed."
Well, yeah, we already figured that out. Also, who's El Prior?
What?
El Prior. Who's El Prior?
El. His name was only known as El. That's what we called him. That's what he introduced himself to us as. But yes, you must find the people I adventured with before. One of them, the strangest, is probably also the most dangerous. You can hear him coming a mile away, for he always shouts his name before doing anything.
It's more than that. Like, it on a scale of 1 to 10, how wise is he?
How wise is who?
This guy you're talking about. Can you give us like a dossier on
Oh,
anybody?
he's a dumbass. He's a complete and
Perfect.
total
Was a
dumbass.
very intelligent man.
What was Assun's intelligence? Do you remember?
I want to say it was 16.
Really? What was
He
your...
was an artificer, dude.
Oh, yeah, fair. He was smart, but he was dumb. You'll understand what I mean. He had a war cry.
Oh, I got that.
His name was his war cry. He is probably the most dangerous of the group. Hopefully, with any luck, they will have split up. And I can sense that at least he is still on this continent, but he is up north in the Everfrost.
Where he belongs.
How far are we from the Everfrost?
Can we get a more detailed dossier of the people you want us looking for?
He will go into it. I will have to grab the actual character sheet
Okay.
info in the off week, but yeah. Yeah. He is somewhere up in the Everfrost, in the northern area of Reil's domain.
Where are we now?
You guys are right here!
Okay.
Right where? I can't.
It's left forest.
I see.
You should know that, Christian.
Me should know that?
Yes, Christian should know that.
Why?
Because that's where you guys were when you found the second ward.
That's where we met Buzzbeard, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. And that's where you found the second ward. The Pyre brand, I believe.
Sure. Dude. This was like a year ago.
But yes, you guys are currently in this forest, if I remember, about right here.
Sure.
Yeah, and he will give you as much detailed information as he had at the time of departure, which is pretty decent.
Alright, now, I do have a question for you, Brandon.
Yeah.
Why do you think Assoon was the most dangerous?
Do you forget the items he had?
Yes?
Okay, that's fine.
No? Yeah, never mind. Yeah. Yeah, shit. Artificers can be spooky, dude.
Mm-hmm. He says, but rest and relax here. You are safe while you are in the confines of my forest.
Doesn't Reil or any of his compadres ever come into this forest?
Luckily, the magic of this forest is older than that of even Reil, and it's able to keep him at bay. As long as I don't encroach too much on his territory, he lets the forest be.
Now, I feel like we're not getting full answers out of these wards. What really are they? How can they stop Reil? Do you know? Oh, wise gray man?
Make a persuasion check.
Yes. Big money, no whammies. Let's go. That's a big whammy.
Nice. You're
Nice.
also still on whispers,
Oh shit.
which is fine. It's a 16. It's decent. He says, we were charged with finding them and unlocking their capabilities. As they are now, they can't touch Reil. But what I've discovered as being a guardian of the forest and learning more of the words through my connection with this forest that's been here for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years is that these wards were created in a time of desperation. And once you unlock their full potential, they could harm even the gods themselves.
So like any god?
That is what the legends of the past are lead us to believe.
That's spooky.
A god like Paler, who knows? But for Reil, who considers himself a god, maybe. It's the only lead that we have.
Question: can I go hunting in your forest?
If you are hungry, just say the word. I will bring food to you.
No, I have 2 wards here, and I need to level them up.
You may do some hunting, but do not clean out my forest.
I don't think I'm that powerful yet.
I'm gonna just stick here and indulge in your hospitality myself.
Of course. Bless you?
No, cough still.
Oh. Oh, the COVID cough?
The Rona has me for like
Yeah,
2 more weeks, I feel like.
you're going to have that cough for about 2 more months.
Can't relate. I never got it.
Be glad you didn't.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm happy I got it when I did, because at least it was nice out and there was like a nice breeze when I was at home.
Yeah, that's fair.
Other than that, it was a miserable time.
I'd say so.
Yeah, let's relax and stay here for the day.
I'm gonna go out and hunt a little bit.
What are you trying to hunt?
Bears, yeah.
What kind of bear? A big old bearded man comes up to you. Hey.
That works too.
Oh, man.
Was that a DM self-insert?
No. I'm not that bearded anymore. I trimmed.
No, like I'm looking for like black bears, just something large I can maybe hit like 2 times and then use Devour on.
You mean use Devour on?
Yeah, the Mercurial Claw, Devour, that ability that...
No. My point is, you would know that a black bears aren't usually that sturdy. If you want something a little bit stronger, probably try and find a brown bear.
Okay.
Yeah, black bears, they're not really that big. I mean, a regular man could probably box them.
I would like to see you try.
Dude, I could take a black bear. Brown bear, not a chance. Black bear, yeah.
How about a bear crab?
Bear crab.
Yes. It's from my creature codex. Oh my god, you guys gotta see this monstrosity. Hold on, I apologize for this, everybody. Wait, no I don't, because this is hilarious.
But I've been insisting.
It's cute, kinda.
Where is this?
I mean,
oh my god, that's fucking adorable.
how do you miss that? Sorry. Anyways.
I had something else pulled up.
I
had my character sheet pulled up in front of it.
I'm ruining John's immersion. I apologize.
I miss John.
Me too.
Can't believe I'm the only one left, man. Can't live without you. I don't know the words.
No.
To the rest of that song.
Alright, so make a survival check for me. I'll give you advantage because Gray will try and help you out a little bit.
Are you gonna kill them with your bare hands?
You know what?
mean, maybe.
He didn't hear you. All right. After some time, you do come across a brown bear.
Alright.
Just roll a d20, see if you go first. I'm not terribly worried about this. You can easily solo a brown bear.
17.
Uh, 15, yep. So all you gotta do is hit it, and then you can devour it afterwards. So go ahead and roll an attack.
Alright. Let's just roll that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I had advantage, but 25 to hit.
Yeah, definitely.
And I only dealt
Yeah,
19 damage.
This poor little brown bear is looking hurt. Oh, welcome back, Christian.
Hi. I didn't bring myself back. I was laughing.
Mel must have.
Maybe.
No, I didn't.
Maybe only timed you out for like 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Cool.
I don't
All right.
know.
And then you're going to devour?
Yep.
All right. Easy enough to do.
My presence, I just feel stronger
Oh, my God.
after that joke.
Yeah, it easily consumes this bear, and you hear a voice says, I need stronger prey.
I know I've fed you in a few weeks, or at all, but be happy with what you get. And we're getting there. Look.
Get him there?
We got... So a bear walks into a pub, goes up to the bartender. He goes, hey, I'll have a beer. And a whiskey. The bartender goes, why the big paws?
I like it.
Anyway, like going back to it, yeah, no, we're getting there. Got kicked out of the city. We're gonna go up north. I think there's gonna be more things for us to kill there. There's apparently some big artificer are up there as well. We'll see what happens. As I head back to the Cave of Wonders.
Okay.
Could you guys hear that in the background?
No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
My child was making noises
How dare
How
she?
evil.
with her grandmother, so.
All right. So Razdar's heading back. Anybody else want to do anything for the night?
Explore the cave.
I mean, you pretty much explored the cave.
Was
That
there,
the cave.
was there anything else to find in the cave?
No, no. That was the cave.
There's nothing over in that watery room.
You can certainly look,
Except
but
water.
make an investigation check.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary here.
If she has a positive modifier in intelligence, what a loser.
Food. I just want to see what the rest of it look like. I can't go over it. That's so neat. Light changes around this stuff.
I guess before we're tying for the night, I want to ask Gray about the wards that his friend had.
I believe one of them had one that was called the Luna Nova, and another one had one called the Pyre Brand.
Cool, cool. Those sound very cool. What do they do?
The Luna Nova is a war scythe with cold capabilities. And the Pyre brand is a...
Let me guess. Fire?
Yes, a dagger that can extend and with a reach of like 10 feet or so and fire.
That's pretty cool. That's really cool. I want that.
Well, then you're going to have to go get it. I believe... Who had that? I believe Eskil had that.
Okay. Yeah, that helps me a lot. I know exactly who that is.
He gives you the description of a rogue, very good at hiding, and pretty decent with magic.
Cool. That narrowed it down. Thank you.
He gives you a full description, I just don't have it in front of me.
Yeah, I know.
I know, you're being an asshole.
As per usual.
Yep, nothing I'm not used to.
But I mean, I feel like Grashla kind of is an asshole, so. But that's only because my baby boy got taken from me. Ripped to the biggest, the bestest gator boy around.
So, Mr. Gray, what? So, do you think that it's like what really ever happened to you and your friends? Like, how come you guys aren't still hunting the woods?
We went our separate ways. It was too much for some of them.
But they kept the ward?
Of course they kept the wards. They're powerful artifacts. The others may still be searching. I had to take over the forest because we killed the prior guardian as he begged us to after we defeated him for the ward. He did not wish to guard the forest anymore.
And why did you feel like it was your duty to take over guarding the forest?
I felt it would have been better for someone who is more well known and easier to find, like myself, as I came from a noble house, to be the one to stay behind.
Well, if you're so well known, how come I've never heard of you?
Because that's the point of me doing this now.
How long ago was your... Why?
These are the descriptions of your friends.
I know exactly what a Soon looks like. That's Forest Lupercal, my boy.
I don't have Eskil in here for some reason.
That's right. Because he's a sneaky...
Right? He will describe what the Luna Nova looks like.
That's really cool looking. Guild Wars 2, baby!
Yeah, I totally stole it from Guild Wars 2. And then the Pyre brand as well.
World of Warcraft?
I genuinely don't remember.
So now we pose another question. Can anyone use the Luna Nova?
What? Like, what is it? It's a scythe?
It's a war scythe.
Oh, no.
Uh-huh.
I mean, unless it, for some reason, counts as a normal scythe, which I think is simple.
It probably... I think it's a pike weapon?
Oh.
It's a...
Then, well,
It's
pike
a
isn't...
two-handed weapon with reach.
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm probably... I don't think reach just makes it so that like small people can't use it.
Were those the other wards you were showing us?
Yes.
Okay.
As Gray would describe them.
It's just those two?
Yes. Those are the only two that his group was able to find before he had to diverge from them.
So, how many are we missing now? Then. So we know about those two. We know about Sir. We know about Spike. How many more are we missing?
Um,
You knew there was a 9?
I think there's 9 or 10 that you guys know of,
Know of.
or that are rumored, I should say.
Right.
That are sentient. There might be more that are not sentient.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, then is it really a ward then if it can't talk to you?
It's more of, can it damage the thing we're trying to damage?
I have an idea.
What's your idea?
Once we get 2 more wards, these 2 that we kind of know about, we should go back to the other continent.
Well, I'm
And we
questioning. Yeah.
And we should challenge. I would like to challenge. What's his name? 1v1.
Atticus?
Yep, I'll challenge Articus 1v1.
Articus? Who's
I feel
Articus?
like he's going to wipe the floor with you. As we've already seen what he was able to do. He walked onto our ship, grabbed our guy, and left like nothing happened.
No,
We haven't gotten much more powerful than that, right?
Not entirely, but we can work towards that.
Sure. My big question is, can anyone here use Luna Nova?
Sure. Why not?
Can you use it effectively?
Probably not.
Okay. Then
But
my question would be,
not as effectively as I'm using my mace. So
right, but that's
which also is not effectively.
right. So what's the point in grabbing it? Right, because it.
You're
Well,
not gonna grab it.
well, I mean, like, do we, like, Sir was able to amplify magic, probably. I don't think this scythe does that.
That's fine.
Well, I mean, what's the point in grabbing it then? If none of us are going to use it, because we need to be able to get something. Because the point of getting them is to use them.
Why were
Right.
you collecting the wards in the first place?
They're the only thing that can damage Reil.
They'll never expect it. That's why.
Yeah, but if we're gonna, we might. It might be better just to aim our motivation at finding a ward that will help. So at least our other rogue can use the flaming dagger.
Why not both?
So the goal is not to collect them all.
We don't know if it does anything. The reason why not both is because no one's going to use the scythe.
I'll use it.
Are you going to be effective with it?
As effective as I am with every other melee weapon.
Right, which is pitiful.
Besides, that's two-handed, isn't it?
Because I have other
It
things.
is.
Two-handed?
Exactly. We need to find a ward that amplifies the things you're good at.
Like
Which is
a
what I'm saying.
dagger for me.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. We're going to get the dagger because the daggers would go to you. I'm saying we don't need to get Luna Nova unless we can figure out a way to use it.
I
Well,
guess-
if you get Archie
Effectively.
back, can Archie use it?
Archie has Spike.
Yeah, so probably not.
So unless we find another stalwart user of two-handed scythes, it will be effectively useless.
But if we don't have it, then chances are Reil.
Somebody else? Yeah.
I mean, maybe, but I feel like he's powerful enough with what he's seen he can do that if he wants the wards, he could have just gone and grabbed them.
Yeah, I don't have an argument against that part. I just think that it's
I
foolish
don't.
to be handed a clue to an item that we know is supposed to help us just because it's not the most helpful thing right now. To say that it's not worth trying to get before we head to another continent.
I mean, I think we should focus on getting items that can help us
Well,
over ones that
maybe
can't.
if we reunite
Every
all
one
the
of these
wards.
things had a curse, and that dagger's gonna have a curse that's gonna bite him in the butt at some point. too.
Yep. It might.
And
It might.
these are 1-for-1s.
Well, I mean, but those are the only things that we have that can hurt this god thing.
And so we're going to take that option off the table.
Kinda. In favor of finding one of the ones we don't know about that might actually help us.
I think this is better than. Well, what other one do we have a lead on?
We don't. That's why we have to go find a lead first. Because either way, we're going to have to go find the lead. I think that should just take priority over going and getting the item that doesn't help us. Because either way, we have to find the lead. Right? So, putting that first... Well, the first thing we should do, I think, is go find the flame dagger. Because we have the lead on it, and it will be incredibly useful for us. Because someone can use it.
We're assuming it's going to be incomplete.
Yes, because it's a ward, right? We need...
Right.
Each one of us needs a ward that is compatible with our fighting style for us to beat Reil. Right?
Yes, correct.
So, we need wards that are compatible with the fighting styles we have. And the scythe is not compatible with anyone's fighting style.
It can be. Why don't we get it? We see what the abilities are, and maybe we can work with it.
Because doesn't our Mr. Tree Friend know what the abilities are?
Probably.
That's what I'm saying.
Um,
Does Mr. Tree Friend know what the...
he would know parts of Luna Nova. He wouldn't really know too much about Pyrebrand.
But the parts of Lunar Nova, are they compatible with any of us?
What are they?
So what he does know about Luna Nova, let me bring it up here.
I'm going off of a little bit of meta knowledge that I know.
Yeah, no, I know you do.
Yeah.
It's for a fighter.
Yeah, it's for a fighter, and you guys don't have a fighter.
It's for a fighter that likes battlefield control.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's absolutely not for our party.
Yeah. So it's a scythe that you can use it to grapple, and you can also summon crystal spires from beneath enemies' feet and pin them to the ceiling and whatnot.
Okay.
And it also has an AoE once you level it up enough.
I'm not seeing where it's the fighter item. It seems just like a normal battlefield control.
Martial weapon.
It's not casting spells.
It's a heavy weapon with reach. It's yeah.
Okay, all right, never mind.
Yeah, it's a heavy weapon. It's got reach. It does extra frost damage on hit.
Heavy means that I can't carry it, so I don't care.
That's fair.
Also,
My argument is now null and void.
Also, it is a martial weapon.
I don't
To my
care about that.
knowledge,
Do you know
only
how
Razdark
easy it is to get
use
martial
that.
weapons? It is
Yeah.
incredibly easy to get a martial weapon, Qual.
I mean, fair.
It's not compatible.
It's like getting certified to be able to marry somebody. It's easy to do. Everyone's doing it.
Listen, being
All you've got to do is
forklift
level.
operator is harder than getting a martial weapon.
All right, where's the dagger?
In
We
place
knew the
of
guy
daggers.
that had it. Do we have a lead on where that person is?
No.
Okay. Do we have how much of a description do we know about that person? Like, does he tell us and we'll find it later?
Yes.
Okay.
Because
So we
I
have a-
can't
we have a
can't
detailed-
load up that character sheet from the other campaign unless I close this one. I don't want to do that again. So
Yeah. No, so we have a detailed description of this person from
Yes.
when you know him.
he's a thief. He likes to hang out in cities. So
Okay. Okay.
and what he knew about the Pyre brand is it allowed resistance to fire-based attacks. There's ability that let the dagger go to a 15-foot reach with additional fire damage for a few attacks.
That's pretty cool.
And that's what he would know about that.
Uh-oh.
Lost Razzle Dazzle.
There he is.
There he
Found
is.
Razzle Dazzle.
Okay, I guess we gotta. Well, we gotta start looking in major cities for a specific thief. And I really hope our roguish friend with the connections isn't evil.
Why do you keep assuming that I'm evil?
Again,
I'm not good. Like,
Either Reil has
definitely not people.
something beyond, some kind of beyond scrying ability,
Like
or
a god?
maybe something that goes beyond mortal means
So
of power that we didn't notice.
I actually seem to remember Lucius mentioning that we needed help here in D-Town whenever he was talking to Atticus. And maybe they just assumed that a bank that wasn't very well guarded at one point would be a juicy target for us. Because they already assumed the worst.
Well, more than half the party was very against going to the bank.
Yeah.
There was legitimately one person that was okay with robbing from that bank, basically. So it was like, it was very unlikely we were going to go attack that bank. Like, sure, he could have tried to piece that together, but it's much more likely he got info from somebody. Like, that's the most, but we don't want to start pointing fingers when we don't know, but that's what the Zone of Truth will help with.
Yeah, there you go.
So the Zone of Truth will be like, the most likely outcome is someone gave information to him. Zone of Truth will say, hey, that wasn't the outcome. So then we go, all right. Now we're just kind of up in the air of like, does he have super scrying sensors? Or something around that. Something, right? It's a cutting the options down so that we can have an idea of what we're up against. Yeah, I don't have anything for the rest of the day.
Okay. Anybody else?
Nope.
All right. So y'all.
Dead.
I'm used to being outside in the wilderness. I think I'm gonna head back out to the forest.
Okay. Yep. You head back out to the forest with your Drake. Get ready to rest and relax, and you do hear almost. It's in your mind coming from Gray. You'll be safe out here. Do not worry of the forest beasts.
That's nice. That's very nice of him.
I kind of figured that because he said it was safe from Reil. So
You guys rest down for the evening, fall asleep, wake up in the morning feeling refreshed, if not nervous, and ready for a new day. Looking at Gray, it seems as almost they're in a trance state. They don't seem to register that you're awake or anything like that.
All right, we want to get the Zone of Truth over with?
Yeah, I guess so. We can do that.
Okay.
I mean, it's what, is it Christmas Eve or something?
You can choose to fail, so it doesn't terribly matter.
It doesn't give my... Oh, it does give my... There you go.
Grashlow, do you wish to autofail? Actually, whisper me either a roll or that you wish to autofail.
Well, the caster will know whether or not he's affected.
Yeah, I know. I just want him to whisper it to me first.
Mm-hmm.
Grashlow. I think we lost Christian. Okay. Are you also wishing to have Melisande in the...
I think he went to
circle
go
of-
get a drink.
Yeah, probably. He'll be back.
I'm assuming we're going to get everyone under this.
Okay. So everyone, if you don't want to auto-fail it, make a wisdom saving throw. Or charisma saving throw? Charisma saving throw.
I will
Just type that you're going to autofail.
What does autofail mean?
So it means you will tell the truth no matter what. You won't lie. Yeah, you can kind of skirt the truth a little bit, but you can't make a deliberate lie.
Oh,
Okay. Ready?
why would you do the charisma roll?
Well, if you have something you want to try and hide.
Why would I?
Hmm.
I'm the lie detector. Why would
Oh
I
yeah,
lie?
that's fair. That's fair. I don't think you even have to make the roll on that one, honestly.
I mean, no, like I can pick a zone. It's not. It's,
Yeah.
I can put it away from me. In fact, it's 60 feet away from me.
Yeah, but we want you in too, because we're gonna ask everyone that question.
And
It's
I'm the only
most-
one who hears if it's a truth or a lie. Even if I'm
That's
in
very
my
true.
own zone of truth,
Well,
I
no,
can lie and you will not know.
Well, no, they can't lie.
No.
Legitimately, you can't speak the lie.
Or I could try to make the save.
Right,
To make the save. Okay.
you can't. Yeah.
Okay.
It is very true. You would be the only one that could make the save and then continue to lie in this field.
Correct.
No. No. I could fail the save.
Right. If you fail the save, you can't speak a lie.
Right. The point of this is to get people to tell the truth about what's going on, to find out who's giving information to Reil, if there is anybody doing so. By making the charisma save, you can still lie while in this. Ruddy will know, or in your case, Ruddy, you can choose to roll, and you'll know that you've succeeded the roll, but you can continue to lie because you've succeeded.
Okay.
Right. So there will be no lie. The only person that could lie in this space without you knowing that they've made or passed the save is you.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like, you know that Mel made the save, and she could potentially be lying about anything she says. Only
Which
you
I-
know this.
Right, and you would probably want to tell us, otherwise the point of this spell is moot.
Christian, I don't think, is back yet.
I don't know why she.
I
resisted
honestly
that.
just wanted to see how I would do.
Yeah.
I mean, most people wouldn't be able to tell that you succeeded.
You would though, and that's very fishy.
I mean, if I say anything,
Why? I guess my question would then be, why wouldn't you?
I'm
Maybe he's the bad person.
Oh.
The
That would be the key.
gonna feel it out. I feel like forced compulsion isn't necessarily the best way to win friends.
But it's not. The person doesn't have to answer the question that we ask. They can say no. The idea is that we're going to ask them an easy question that they would want to answer, and when they answer the truth we're basically going to say, did you feed information to Reil? You say no, and then we're going to be done. Like,
Okay,
that's
good.
it.
Good.
I'm going to
Just
ask
air
you.
our dirty laundry out.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask. I gotta ask. Like, did the spell work correctly?
The spell was cast correctly.
Is everyone under the effects of it?
Everyone.
Yeah, sure.
I have to ask Reddy.
Yeah, you wouldn't know the answer to this, Mel. And we're still waiting for Christian to come back as well.
I know, I was just... I'm sorry.
Ready?
I mean, it was cast well.
Not
Not everyone's victim of it.
Who's not victim of it?
I'm not.
Why not?
Because I don't want to be.
That's fishy.
That's fine.
That's like we're gonna have to fight fishy.
I mean,
I trust Reddy.
mistakes.
We had an information leak. There's a problem. Legitimately, we're only gonna ask.
I think that we took a bait heist It was a bait. They were
Again,
trying to trap us.
we only talked to people in this extra-dimensional space.
We only talked about taking the cheese out of the mousetrap. We didn't actually, tell anyone else. And then we got caught taking the cheese out the mousetrap.
Sure, but again, this is legitimately just you can say no under a
I did. I
spell.
was
You're
not
not affected. You're not affected. You said that.
Yep.
I immediately don't trust you now.
Okay.
Out of everybody here, even outside of Zone of Truth, Reddy is the only one who would never. He's too simple.
Wouldn't that be
There's
the best
no
target
offense.
for Reil? Then?
I've used some brain powers on him. That's probably about it.
MOON. That spells treason. Traitor.
Well, no, he's a good, kind-hearted. He would do anything to get. If anything, it was if he did tell anybody, it was so he could get access to our Gator friend.
That's again, it's the point of this is a basic trust exercise. If we can't have that, we can't be a party.
I feel like this isn't a basic trust exercise. This
Isn't
is
it?
an advanced trust exercise. You're having me cast a spell of compulsion on people.
Okay. Again, it's not really compulsion. It's more of a guarantee because you don't have to answer the question once you're under the
It also
thing.
kills minds and their ability to speak.
Yes, it does remove their ability to speak.
If you can't trust them when they're not under the spell, then why should we be partying with them?
Because this will cement
Well,
trust. This will cement trust. Like, we have had something that most likely is a untrustable, like, the answer is that someone was untrustworthy.
See, on my end, I feel like being forced into a zone of truth is what would make doubt in my trust with this relationship. Because obviously you do not trust me. Therefore, you need to compel me to tell the truth.
Okay. I can get that. My trust has been wavered with the group. Mostly it was the rogue, but now that you are acting fishy, it has come up to you.
Okay.
I'm willing to answer any question you want under this zone. I'm asking for the same from everybody else.
I don't really have any questions I want to ask you under the zone.
Right, but
If
I
they're
have
clear
questions
like
for
that,
you.
I'll ask.
Okay,
I'll
how
answer
about
whatever
this
you
one?
want.
Christian, whisper me whether you want to auto fail or whisper me a roll charisma saving throw.
How come you wanted to go to the bank so
I'll
bad?
just autofail it.
Okay.
I'll just.
I am under the zone of truth, and I will say, because I thought we could use the money, because we became poor when we wanted to buy these awesome magic items.
I mean, but money hasn't been too big of an issue, so we're gonna risk it all to go
But
to
it-
the bank.
But it became an issue once we realized we have something to use the money for. We could buy some awesome magic item that could help us on our quests. We did not have the money to buy some of the awesome magic items that we perused from our sketchy friends. This amount of money could have given us another kick-ass magic item. This is all under Zone of Truth.
I just feel like if I remember right, there wasn't a clear decision when I was last. So this is Mitchell talking for a split second here.
Mhm.
When I was last here, we were very split on the bank. All right, so that's where I'm coming from. So back into Ruddy now. So you fought to get us into this bank, right? And the
No,
bank goes south, and it's a total trap. How come? Maybe are you the guy who got us into the bank? Because if you're forcing us into this bank, because we've traveled around with little money for a long time, and there's other easier, less conspicuous ways to get money than to rob a bank in the middle of a town that the God King is coming to.
Were you at the planning session?
No.
Oh.
We had okay. We had a 4-hour planning session last week.
Yeah, well, it was like 3.5, yeah.
Okay,
It
we
was
had a
supposed to be an hour.
3.5 planning session last week where we realized we needed to give up on Archie. We needed to leave the town as soon as possible. And we decided that, okay, since we are leaving the town as soon as possible, Reil knows we were there, and the tournament was completely fucked over. We were then gonna be like, okay, I thought the bank job would have been easy because it was decently easy besides this weird hiccup that happened. That
But this is worse.
well, no, everyone was good
Yeah,
with the
everyone was
good with the bank.
Yeah, everyone was good with the bank last week, Reddy. I forgot
was
you
good with
weren't
the bank.
here. Otherwise, we would have gone into that more.
Yes, everyone was good with the bank heist.
He knew we were here.
Well, he knew we were in town, and he wanted to.
It was a total trap.
But he didn't know we were going to go attack the bank. He was thinking we were going to go take out the thing.
Of course we're attacking the bank. Especially after we snuck in so easily last time.
He didn't know we snuck in so easy last time. No one did besides our group. And that's the point. The point was no one knew we entered the bank at all.
Okay. Well,
And, like, yeah.
So, Griswold, did you give us up?
Of course not.
Hey,
Okay.
what, did he fail?
He auto-failed.
Did-
failed.
He chose auto-fail.
Okay.
Voice.
Yay, he didn't do it. I hugged the goblin.
I honestly think there's probably something we missed somewhere. I don't think it's anybody's fault here that we got caught.
I
I
can tell you
think-
exactly what happened.
What?
Lucius accidentally gave it up on the scrying stone.
Would it have... Did he mind read Lucius into his deep thoughts through a scrying spell?
Before we knew that it was Atticus,
Lucius,
said
Lucius will pipe up and say, when I spoke in the Sending Stone, I did say that we needed help with something we were doing in D-Town against Reil.
Sure.
Because
Again-
that was a whisper. You guys didn't know about it, but...
No, that's fine. And I that was...
Well, he
going
did
towards
mention it
the
to you guys,
arena.
yeah.
That was going to arena. And then we
He
completely
never
ditched that plan.
specified arena, though.
You're right. You're right. But it would have... Again... Just being at the bank is a little... Wouldn't we have tried to go steal from the arena? For the
so just steal from the arena.
belt? Would have been a much bigger target.
Maybe, maybe not.
I would agree with that.
But he probably has people covering the belt as well.
Okay. Either way, it doesn't really matter after the fact about why it happened. It's now Greshla didn't give us up, which is the whole point of which was the bigger whole point of this spell object.
Well, I feel so special that this
Yes.
was all for me.
I don't know.
Yes.
I think we keep on with Stoner Street a bit longer.
Now I'm worried about Reddy.
I'm more worried also the fact that we gave up on Archie.
Archie was a lost cause, and that's what we came to an agreement on in the meeting that we had.
Archie, we didn't give up on Archie. We postponed Archie.
Yes. We postponed
Because-
Archie till we had a ability to save him.
As it is now, we cannot do anything except get ourselves killed.
Yep.
I feel like he was already on the back burner. You guys take him off the stove already, all together?
More or less. Because, as you just saw, he never leaves Reil's side.
I mean, you know his swamp homeland's in trouble, right? The swamps need him.
Uh-huh. And we need to get the wards as quickly as possible then.
Well, we don't need to get the scythe. We already proved that, right?
You're right. We need to find the other wards that we can use. Because the end goal is killing Reil, right? We need to kill Reil as soon as possible. What's the best course of action for killing Reil?
Collect the wards.
Collect the wards we can use.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we need that is our goal. Collect the wards we can use.
I feel like our goal has changed with the wards. Before it was get all the wards. Now it's
Right, but now the Mr. Tree Friend has then clarified our mission a bit more by saying collect the wards and then level them up so that they can deal the damage to the god. So now we need to find wards that we can use to deal damage to the god. If we can't use the wards, even if they can deal damage to him, they're useless to us because we can't wield them.
A weapon by itself can do nothing.
Exactly.
We have like two sets of wards. Wards
You're
that are going
right.
to benefit us right now, in the short term, and wards that could potentially help us later down the road. Let's prioritize those that we can get automatically and start leveling those up as quick as possible. and if we run into the other wards, if they're on our way, we can pick those up too. But it sounds
Right.
like since this site is in the northern part of the area, we don't need to go there yet. I
Exactly.
think we should try to pick it up maybe last.
If we
we're-
need it.
If we're leaving the continent, though, shouldn't we exhaust what we have on this continent? It's similar to what we did last time, right? Where we got all the wards we found on one continent, and then we went to looking for them elsewhere. So why would we go back to that other continent without any leads when we still
Well,
have leads here?
I don't think that's exactly what happened last time.
And we can't use the scythe. Even if we have the scythe, we can't use it unless we're looking for a person that can wield the scythe. Then that might be a good idea. But we need to find another person that's ideas to be a idea to be a what is it called? Turncoat. Turncoat to this god.
Well, I mean, what happened? So, Ray, what happened? Like, what made your party deteriorate? Because if you guys were on this quest and accomplished getting several of these wards, and a great sacrifice, it seems to at least you, why did it stop? Why didn't he seek them out? Why are they on our side still? Are they against us? Are they going to fight for these wards?
I don't know what happened after I left their fellowship.
So if we walk up and ask for it, say, hey, we want to continue the fight against Reil, what are the odds of them just, saying, sure, bro, I'm done?
That depends. I'm genuinely not sure. They are powerful tools indeed, so I'm sure they'd be hard pressed to actually give them up.
Were these heroes to the people? Were these, profiteers? What type of people are we looking for?
They were relatively unknown. Nobody knew our names. So
But like,
if they've gained power from these weapons, you can be sure they're not going to want to get rid of it.
so they're not really for the bigger good, the greater good.
I think if they were, they'd still be searching.
So I mean, we're gonna have to go fight these guys for them. So do you think that these hordes could have corrupted them into turning that way?
To my knowledge, the two we found were not of an insidious nature.
If we're worried about insidious wards, we just look over to our spiky friend.
Like, kind of. I mean, a lot of these wards have very nasty side effects. And it's, I mean, are we truly sure that this elf person who's had another team assemble him, that's rapidly deteriorated, are we sure that this is the right way to do it?
We want to give. Oh wait, no, we had that conversation last week too. We had. We don't know if we're the good guys or not. This guy thinks that we're Rail's evil, and he's very maniacal. But there's like an overarching like, we're not sure whether or not Reil is actually a bad thing is a very big question. Most of the people in our party were trying to overthrow him for own personal power, which was my question to the group. So this is.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, so have you ever seen, and from my point of view, my character's motivation? Have you ever seen the Blues Brothers?
Yeah.
That's where I'm going for.
We're on a mission from God.
Yep.
Right. Well, so like, Ruddy started out with pretty much like a revenge story, right? His village was destroyed, and family killed, but he's found it somewhat of a new family, and where it's people are constantly disappearing. People are constantly, or disappearing or being taken, and all by these evil little ward things, and we're not really seeming to get any closer with them. And now we're sitting there, and there's another team that did this already, and they seem to be in the same kind of boat.
Yes.
Man, it must be nice to have an actual backstory. I
Rashal
sold,
looks like he needs a drink. I'll offer him a drink.
I sold piss in bottles and didn't like being looked down on. There you go. That's gracious.
Oh, here. Cheers. I'll offer you a bottle.
Piss?
Possibly. Possibly one you stole. Do I have it in my inventory still? Yeah, I'm just waiting for the moment, man.
I would recognize man anywhere, sir. It's okay. I'm not thirsty.
Okay. Maybe later.
Does
So,
does the tree guy know why Reil, like, he used generic terms like corrupted and whatnot. Does he know Rail's goal? Does he know his, like, why he's indestructible? What does he know about this quest? Because right now it's like hearsay from L, right?
Yes.
Because L also grabbed a bunch of people and said, "Go do this thing," right?
Yep.
So it's what does he know about this quest? Why Rail is evil? Because right now, what we've seen, Rail is just kind of like, he's probably a dick, but like that's just because we're criminals. So he might be justice oriented, and then he's been making everyone decently happy, and he might eat magic users. But I mean, that's kind of what we've pieced together.
No one knows how Rail became a god. All the legends state that he used to be just a normal human, a general for the Emperor's armies.
Okay.
So nobody knows what happened that made him ascend into this god. But once he did, he swiftly took over the continent. He razed cities and villages and towns, murdered people by the thousands. So go ahead.
How?
With his abilities.
Right, which are?
It depends on what legend book that you read. Most of them have been stricken from record. There are a few out there. You'll have to find them to find out more. But these are stories that those who wish Rail to be removed from power pass around.
Okay.
So whether there's some truth to them or not, who knows? After about 300 years of doing this is when he started to settle down. There are still the occasional public executions. Gray would tell you of one of his prior companions that was executed in the town of... Hold on, let me bring it up. Brindal. After they had broken into Rail's house, he found out, caught one of his companions, and executed him in the street.
Okay.
After playing with him like a cat and mouse. Mostly people, the murderers are executed immediately, and where thieves are taken and never heard from again, and most magic users are never seen again.
Okay. So we don't know what he can do. The tree guy doesn't know what he can do, right?
Yeah. Nobody has actually seen him do anything but decapitate people with his weapon.
Right. And we know he's immune to at least whatever level spell you threw at him. That we know of.
I mean, it's a 5th level spell, so I mean, it's not low level, but it's not...
So he's at least immune to that. We know he has the ability to at least pseudo super scry on people. We know he has the ability to have a permanent mind control ability. We know he has that. He doesn't seem to have a anti-teleportation thingy. So that's one positive thing. At least not prepped.
I'm gonna look down at Tigraso because I know kind of what was. I know that Devourer or that the Miracle Claw was kind of like a psycho that he captured somehow. And I want to ask Tiger, so what was your part during this conflict? Did you help or were you captured?
Make a persuasion check.
Right. The wards were powerful beings that were turned into magic items.
Yep.
Either willingly or against their will.
Sorry, my character sheet's taking a while.
No worries. Yeah,
that was a good
the pattern seems to be the quote unquote good wards were willing, the cursed ones not so much.
So Spike is probably a psycho that got captured somehow.
or a demon.
Or a demon.
Because the who's the dragon? Someone's an
Dracovar.
Dracovar's an ancient gold dragon. We realized after months of campaign, no one decided to ask what was it like? What are the wards and why are they important? No one decided to ask them that.
Look, they're magical MacGuffins. What else do we expect them to do?
You expect to ask, why are you a magical MacGuffin?
Yeah, I felt like a dipshit last session.
16, not my best.
It responds to you. While I don't remember much yet, it's still coming back to me in bits and pieces. I was one of Rail's trusted friends. But when he betrayed the Emperor, I chose not to follow his lead.
Yeah, so he was one of Terrell's good friends, and he decided not to go all the way through with things. And keep in mind, I've had Tiger Cell since the beginning. He came to me in a dream, and there he was at the foot of my bed before I left to meet with Elle. So this wasn't... He didn't wake up and start talking to us until after we even found you, Hootis. So it's probably a good dozen of these types that are more dormant than the others that we needed to figure out. Ready, start hitting things with your shovel.
Which one?
Pick one.
He's got two now.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay,
No, but
I'll start digging in the mud over this.
but excuse me. Overall, I think we have a plan. I think we can trust each other.
I don't think we can trust each other. I now trust the goblin.
yes! Yes!
I trust the goblin. Razdar, are you under the Zone of Truth?
Yes.
Do you mind saying the phrase, I did not leak any information to Reil?
I have never leaked any information to Reil, and I want to 1v1 him. That's my only goal in life.
Okay, I now trust you. There's Ruddy and Melisande. They I do not trust.
I did not leak information to Rail.
You're not
I
under
didn't
the
know you
spell.
guys were going to be there.
You're not under
Oh,
the
I'm not?
spell.
No,
Oh, I thought I was, but I could still lie.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
you can still lie. That's why you're not under the spell, which is why I don't trust what you're saying.
Like, don't you need me to confirm what he said was even true?
No, you legitimately can't speak a lie
Oh,
in the zone.
Okay, alright.
yeah, if you fail the save, you cannot lie while in the zone. You can refuse to answer.
Exactly.
You could try to avoid it by still telling another truth. But you
Yeah.
cannot lie.
Oh, so
If
what I
you
should've done-
If you succeed on the roll, you can lie, but the spellcaster will know that that person succeeded.
So what I should have done is succeeded on my roll, then lied to Hoodis
Correct.
in order
Yes.
to confirm his, little thing, right? And
Yes.
keep that in my back pocket for the rest of my life.
Yes.
But you didn't do that. but the question is, why would you want to do that?
Why would I want to lie to you?
Yeah, that's the question. Is the question of why would you want to
But I didn't
have
want
that
to.
deceit?
I didn't.
Exactly, but you would have if you'd done it that one way.
Right.
The question is why.
But I got in more trouble for telling you the truth.
Sure. But you could have just failed the spell, your own save on the spell.
I don't like the. I really don't like the compellingness of it.
You don't have to answer. And then as soon as we were done spouting those things, you could drop the spell.
This L you speak
leave.
of, I believe I have met this person before.
Say what? Well, I mean, I'm not trusting anything your character says. You have a reason to hide something, and
Tell us about
Not good
what
enough.
you know about L.
Well, L has mentioned these wards before, and the previous group that was looking for them, and that they are no longer looking for them. They've had a disagreement between each other and separated.
intriguing if it's true.
Why were you in the bank?
I was in the bank looking for information. I'm a
Would you mind?
researcher.
What are you researching?
Well, I don't entirely trust Reil. So I was looking for information on him.
I think we need to just go along and build up trust the old-fashioned way. I think we've garnered enough information from everybody here. We know that if you want to, you can go your own way. However, we're at an impasse here. I say we rest up here one more night, and we go to the nearest city first thing in the morning, and we can trust Grasslaw here to start making connections for us.
Yeah, I'm a very trustworthy person. Except when I'm not. But for y'all,
As
I'm
Well-
trustworthy.
And as soon as you become untrustworthy, I'm going to chop your head off.
I mean, you can sure
Did
try.
I say that out loud?
Isn't that the first moment we met him?
You know,
Yeah.
I
He
told
told
you
us-
guys
He
piss,
lied
right?
to us selling us bottles of piss. Thinking he'd
Yes.
ask-
Well,
make that the second or third time he's untruthworthy or untrustworthy.
We needed him at the time.
No, you didn't.
We needed information to get into the next city.
Yeah, go north.
We needed connections to get into the city, and your connections so far have been extremely valuable.
Understandable.
How do we know we can trust Gray?
We don't. He's a random tree person.
That's fair.
But we have. He told us about 2 wards.
Right.
Can any of the wards collaborate the story?
trust me or not, I may be of help to you. Perhaps our paths cross for a reason.
I do not trust you in the slightest.
She'll earn her keep eventually.
I think
no,
she's going to
that's
kill us in her
truthworthy.
sleep.
Is that truthworthy?
Then
Is
don't-
he just telling the truth the whole time?
Look at the dragon with her. They're nothing but killers.
What is this you have against dragons?
The dragon killed everyone I held dear.
Well, I'm sorry, that's unfortunate. My dragon is very
and
Very
you are hiding
kind.
things.
How do you not know how magic works, but then you know about how this spell works?
I don't know what magic is. And there's a reason why my character is not very good at lying, because he could never get away with a lie, because his uncle has used this spell many a time to make it so that I would not be able to tell a lie.
I sell bottles of piss.
He sells bottles of piss.
Well,
You haven't recently, so I mean, you might need to rethink your business plan if that's your business plan.
maybe I should search for these wards then.
Honest to God, I really thought you were about to say, maybe I should sell bottles of piss.
No, she's gonna sell farts in a jar and boob sweat. Did you
That's
see that
worse.
the fart in jar lady's selling boob sweat too now?
There's
No.
there.
What?
Well, there's more
What?
than okay. There's more than one farts in a jar lady. At
Oh.
least that's what I've seen. I
Oh,
don't like
jeez.
follow them or anything, but one was from The Bachelor, and then
don't-
since then there's another one.
I don't know. The one making $5,000 a day or whatever.
So I have a theory that COVID was actually started by somebody drinking Bella Defiant's bathwater she sold offline. That's my conspiracy theory.
I'm down for it.
Um, 3, 2, 1. Look, you can come with us, and you're to be some asset. I would like to see you fight before we get into any real trouble.
I don't
But
think she should come with us. And I haven't been convinced otherwise.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you don't trust us, we can go get the wards ourselves. We'll go
I
up
tr-
and get the site.
I trust them.
Okay. Here, how
I
about
said
this?
us as in us two. If you don't trust us, I can go get the site.
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
That
fault
actually
you
might-
for-
Would that help? That would
for
probably
wanting to
help.
be compelled.
How about this?
That might help.
Put her under the zone of truth and ask her if she's going to harm us in any way. And then we'll know the answer.
That's all I. That's all I ask. She can walk out and walk back in. And
That's all it takes. Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's whenever you enter the thing, you gotta.
Actually, isn't it or start your turn in the thing? I think.
Until the spell ends, creature enters the spells for the first time or on a turn, or starts its turn there.
Oh yeah, so you have to keep making the save.
Technically, yeah.
Okay. I mean, honestly,
Oh,
it's also
okay.
supposed to be 10 minutes. I feel like we've had an hour-long conversation.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is what it is.
Does that mean it has to get cast again?
No, both of you have to keep making the save.
Even
Technically.
if I don't
Ah.
make this, I'm speaking the truth, and even if I don't make the save,
I'm gonna use a little. So here's a weird interaction with rules to how the game story works out. I have the ability to tell when someone makes or fails a save.
your class confuses the living hell out of me, man. I'm just
I was gonna say, what is your
let's-
class?
I am 3 levels of warlock and 6 levels of rogue.
What?
You chose
am-
to look like an owl.
And I'm an
Except
owl.
for raised.
That's the race.
Oh, okay.
Right, but like,
Oh.
we got this. I don't want to get into an argument. All right, cool. Well, then you can say whether or not I make the save or not. You know what? Screw it. If we're gonna get into that, then I'll just stop concentrating on the spell. Because
Okay.
you already have the people you trust, and you already have the people you don't trust.
Well, all you have to do is just say you didn't give information to Rail, and then I'll trust you again.
I pretty much told you that.
But you didn't, not under the spell.
I'm not gonna sit there and put myself under the spell.
That's the reason. It's like, why wouldn't you?
Why do I have to be compelled? To
Because-
answer a question?
Because it's one that you want to answer normally.
You don't trust me.
It's one that you want to answer normally.
You obviously don't trust me.
No, if you answer the question, I will then trust you again.
No, I don't think that's how that works. Because now
That's a-
I know that you don't trust me. Because if you did trust me, my word would have been good. But you obviously don't trust me, hence why I cannot even give you my word. You
Again,
have to have some sort of extra confirmation.
it was something distrustful could have happened. So in turn, this rebuilds that trust instantly.
I don't think that something distrustful happened. Ruddy is 100% does not think that something distrustful happened. Ruddy thinks that we walked into a trap that was an obvious trap, and we got it.
Right.
Right.
Who just does not think that? Who just thinks that we were in this thing? Exactly. So now I can't trust you because you are putting up this, like, facade of, facade of distrust.
Everybody deserves to have their own secrets.
Right.
I mean,
And it's not. It's legitimately. I'm not asking him to give out anything. I'm asking for a more concrete of this. Did you give information to Reil? And then as soon as that happens,
How would I have done it?
go away. I don't know. I have no idea.
Ruddy has the least useful magic items out of everything.
Right.
I have the least relevant spells out of most of the stuff. I do the least amount of crazy things on the downtime. 90% of my time has just been trying to get Archie back. And
You are
that's
the
by
least.
myself.
You are the least likely one, which makes you the best target.
I think you're the best target. You're the most powerful one.
You are. Am I?
Yeah, you have a little magic pet that can disappear into people's bodies. God knows what that could do. And then you also have
It can't hurt
ability
people,
and
it's
a
sad.
feature for anything.
that's a fair point.
Like you have the most utility, you have the most versatility.
Right.
If anybody who can be more than one place at once and have an alibi, it'd be you.
Sure. That's why I
Ruddy
was
just sits
very.
around and does nothing. You'll go out and do a bunch of crazy things, and you also have a friend that can go out and do a bunch of crazy things.
All right, DM interjection real quick. But Ruddy, he has said under the zone of truth that he failed, that he did not contact Reil.
And I would.
Right.
And I'll say. And I'll answer any
Okay.
question. I will
My
answer
argument
any
is
question.
that if he's saying I'm the best target for it, I'm obviously not. I'm the least.
The least
I'm
likely
not-
to be it.
No,
None
the
of
least
us have any
relevant to it.
motivation.
Even if
to
I
have
am,
spoken
no
to
one.
All right, listen,
Ruddy-
I love this RP, I really do, but I have to work in 5 hours.
Okay,
So
we can-
we're going to stop here and we'll pick up there with the
Sure.
zone of truth still going on and this RP. I'm loving this.
Mhm.
So, but yes, I want to thank everybody for watching. I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this as well, my players. But yeah, we'll see you folks
All right.
next week.